Hey guys, it's WACK, and today is a very big day because Orisa is finally live across all platforms. She's live on PC and on Xbox and on PlayStation 4, when originally she was just live on the PTR. In this video, I just want to give my first initial thoughts and also just to relieve some anxiety that's coming with Orisa, and lots of people are thinking like, oh my god, it's barrier watch, oh my god, whoever has the best barrier is going to win the game. And while that might be a factor into this new meta, because I'm not trying to make any assumptions with this video. I'm not saying that Orisa is the most overpowered hero in the game, because one, I just barely started playing with her, so I really don't think that anyone has a fair assumption of how Orisa can work if you haven't played with her or just even had that long of a time with her. But I just want to relieve some anxieties, because a lot of people are going to be thinking that because of the addition of Orisa that a barrier watch is going to be happening, because along with that comes with the Winston buff and with his bubble. So it's going to be Ryan's barrier with Winston's barrier with Orisa's barrier, and I just want to relieve all the anxiety that's coming along with it, because yes, Orisa's barrier is going to be an addition into this game. Is it going to be an addition to the meta? Is it going to totally just change up this meta? I don't think it will, but again, I'm not trying to make assumptions. But along with this, a lot of people are thinking that Sombra is going to be thrown into the meta because of all these barriers, because with her EMP, with her hack ability, it is so powerful against these barriers to be able to take everything out, even take out shields, anything like that. So it's never a bad thing to get these off meta picks, or just these not really often picked heroes get thrown into a meta, because maybe some people are really good with those heroes, they just don't have a chance to really utilize them. As an example, like Sombra with hacking, or even someone like Junkrat. Junkrat is the least played hero as seen as competitive. Maybe in quick play it's a little different story, but he is so good with dealing out damage that he can really bring down a lot of shields, that all he has to do is throw 5 grenades at the Orisa barrier or at the Ryan barrier to really bring it down, maybe a little bit more for the Ryan barrier. So that's just an example of where Orisa's addition into this game can really bring up some of the heroes that are already in this game and kind of balance it out. But I do want to hear your guys' thoughts with Orisa's addition into the game, whether you think it's a good thing, whether you think it's a bad thing, and why you think it is. The reason why I think it's a good thing is because, like I said before, it's going to bring up these other heroes that aren't really played that much, and for the Junkrat mains, the Sombra mains, or anyone, maybe even the Soldier mains, even though he's sort of already in the meta, they are going to really exceed because of these barriers, where beforehand, the only barrier that you really did have in the meta was Reinhardt's barrier. And that's even another thing, is that, okay, so Reinhardt beforehand in the past 3 seasons, he was kind of like a must-picked hero if you wanted to try to win, especially on the payload maps. Now, okay, he's still gonna be kind of like a must-pick hero, but if someone gets really good with Orisa, if someone's an Orisa main, then they can kind of substitute him for Orisa, because now they can have a barrier still. Sure, it isn't as powerful as Reinhardt's, but still, she can deal out more damage, where beforehand, Reinhardt would just have to sit there, protect the squishies, protect the Bastion, whoever is on his team, and not really do a lot of damage unless they were really up close. But if they had like a Soldier 76, if they had a Genji, if they had a Widowmaker, Reinhardt's not going to deal out a lot of damage because he's more like an anchor hero. Orisa is sort of like that same thing, however, at least she has somewhat of a gun. Sure, it isn't a hit scan weapon, but she has a pretty big clip. Again, some changes could come out for Orisa that changes up totally again, so don't think that this is going to be set in stone. I'm sure a lot more changes are going to come to Orisa. So, but getting back to what I was trying to say, at least she's going to be able to deal out damage from a farther distance, where beforehand the only anchor hero that was in the game was Reinhardt. So that's also another good thing, plus her ultimate too. So it can really bring out a lot of these lesser damaging heroes, like, give an example, maybe like Zarya, if she doesn't have any charge, maybe because of Orisa's ultimate, maybe she can do a lot more damage. I don't know, that was just a short example. Maybe a better example could be Lucio in a sense, and that's going to be a whole different story too, talking about the brand new Lucio. But overall, is this going to totally change up the meta? Is this going to break up the meta? I don't think so. I think it's going to be pretty stable for the most part. I think the people that are going to be practicing Orisa is going to really exceed, because they're going to get very good, just know every in and out with that hero. And are people going to be building teams around Orisa? I don't think so, but I think Orisa is going to be a good addition to team builds. You know what I mean? People build teams around Genjis, people build teams around a Tracer or a Soldier 76 or whoever it could be. Orisa isn't one of those heroes that you build teams around rather than just add teams to, like the Bastion meta beforehand. People build teams around that, and Reinhardt was an addition to that. Maybe Orisa could be an addition to it. Who knows? We'll just have to see. But again, I'm not trying to make assumptions. I'm not trying to say that Orisa is the most overpowered or underpowered hero, and I'm not saying that she's going to break this whole entire meta. But I truly do want to hear your guys' thoughts to Orisa and the addition to her in this game. Again, the other changes like Lucio and all the other buffs and nerfs will be a different video. This video, I just wanted to focus on Orisa and what she brings to the table. And I'm pretty excited because beforehand, all the other heroes had their little niches. Like Ana, she was a healer sniper. Sombra, all she did was hack. Orisa, she does a lot. We don't know what she's going to do, but she does a lot. She's another anger hero that could be offensive, defensive, or just literally sit there. So we'll just have to see. So love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm kind of excited. I'm pretty excited for this brand new hero and what she brings to the table. So love you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.